It's an Outlaws official number 4. It's PvE. Australia. Let's start on that one. Okay. Starting from the very beginning. Let's see how we go. This game's still early access, still has a few bugs here and there. Nothing game breaking, just some annoying quirks here and there. Right, I'm going to be an Australian bushranger. Chuck him into the Wild West. Though he won't be a bushranger in this. Occupation, as yet, even though there's a ton of occupations, is not active, so it has no bearing on the game yet. I gather it's designed for something that's going to have a bearing in the future. It's a lot of options. Let's just be a drifter. We don't really want to be a drifter though, do we? Be some sort of a rancher or something. Pioneer? Farmer? Rancher, there we are, a rancher. We'll be a rancher. Gender is male already, so we'll leave that. Hair. Yes, we'd like to have some. I'm going to turn him around a bit. Have a bit of a look at what hair we've got here. The comb over, I like that. I've got the comb over. Lovely. Yeah, that with a little beard I think would be nice. Actually, as a rancher he probably wants to be a bit more scruffy, doesn't he? That thing. It's a bit trendy, it looks a bit young, doesn't it? Maybe that with a beard? A bit rougher, doesn't it? I don't like those. Eyes, none. Interesting option. Have no eyes. Dark brown eyes. Yeah, that'll do. Facial hair. You'd have the little beard, which is a weird looking thing. Have the huge beard, looks like Santa Claus. Isn't that the same one? No, it's a different one. Okay, how about that then? Yeah. Huh. What's that, the Abe Lincoln beard? Not like actual beards of the beards, even though it says beard. I don't have one of those goatee beards, I think. You don't want the huge one. Let's go with that goatee one again. Where is it? That one. We'll go with that one. Okay. Skin colour. God, look at the hands and feet on that. He looks like Bigfoot himself. Oh, hello. What's it doing? Can't be resetting because it's after 8 o'clock. I've fallen that one before, starting one of these before 8 o'clock, and the server resets at 8 o'clock and we'll start all over again. I want them to start all over again. We've got to get out of the game and start again. Oh, that's white. So's that. Got a bit of a tan. And then we're out in the sun all the time. His face looks tan there, but his hands and his feet don't. That's actually dark, isn't it? That's more red. I think we go that one. Not that it really matters what we look like. Clothes, well, they're the clothes you start with. That's the way the game starts is you've been left for dead in a coffin. And you bash your way out of it. And that's all you've got. Your long johns. And you've got to build your life from there. Without getting killed. Start with nothing except your long johns and build a life. I think brown we'll go with. As you will see now when we start. Here we are in the coffin. We've come from unconscious to conscious. We're awake. And here's a vulture that thinks we're not. We might be having a meal and we just said, bugger off. We're alive. That was the Skull Gang that put us in here. We'll come across them sometime during the story. Can't help but come across them. So here we are. This is all we've got. And look at that. Someone's already built here. There's a house here. Now what can help you early in the game is selling horses. Because you can catch a horse and sell it and make money. A lot of buildings will have a horse breeder guy, so you can actually sell a horse. Doesn't look like this guy's got a horse breeder though. Oh, badger. First time I played this game I died to a badger because I thought, gee, that's cute, let's play with it. But it doesn't like to be played with. So can we run away in a fast pace? Is that fast enough? Have we run away from him? Where are we? Oh, he's still coming. God damn you. I don't want to die again from a badger. That's embarrassing. And we run out of oomph. We left the badger behind. Looks like we have. Good. Right, plan A. First thing you need to do when you start. Of course, you need 4 wood and 4 stone, so you can make an axe and a pickaxe, so you can get wood and stone. But really, before you even really need those things, you need fibre. That's the first thing you need to do. Build a lasso and catch yourself a horse. A lot of animals and bandits in this game that will kill you while you're this vulnerable. If you have a horse, you can run away from anything. It's your escape route. So a horse is vital. It's the first thing you need. So I've got 141 fibre there, which is enough. A lasso needs 10 rope. 10 rope needs 30 fibre. We've got more than enough. So we want 10 rope. With that we can make a lasso. Probably enough to level us up. We're close. Right. That's the crafting table. We'll put that on our hot bar. We've got 2 wood, no stone, so we can't make the axe or pickaxe yet. Not to worry, our first priority is a horse. And I suppose one's just going to wander past for us. No, of course not. Well, while we're looking for the stones and the wood, hopefully we'll come across a horse. So until we get a horse, we're very vulnerable to pretty much everything. Is that a horse up there? By George, I think that's a horse. We could be onto one straight away. We're in business. Whether we can get that horse before we get killed by something. That's definitely a horse. Well, I think before we do anything else, let's get ourselves that horse. Need 3 hits in the red zone. Oh, that's only just in. 2. And that's 3. We've got ourselves a horse. We've got a Mustang or a quarter horse. I don't really care. I'm not looking to sell it. Mustang's worth $100. Quarter horse is worth $75. This is going to be our horse. Turns out it's a $100 horse. Now we can run away from any trouble we come across. Now I've got enough wood, but we've only got 2 stone. We need 2 more stone if we can find any. And that will be right there. While we're on our horse, let's craft these 2 things. Now we've got to think about where we're going to set up. I think down where the big trees are, somewhere where the big trees, probably over in the southwest corner. There's lots of nice trees over that way. Us travelling there from here, we'll go past a lot of that, and we'll be able to see who's built. See who's about. Of course, we also want a lot of cotton. It's sinking in advance because we're going to need clothing. So cotton plants come in handy, like those. Lots of cotton in this area. That noise means we've leveled up. You take all the hit points we can get, chuck all your level up, especially early, into health. The hit points. Now, did I see some more cotton plants here somewhere? I did. Of course, once you've set up, you can always grow plenty of cotton. Plus, once you start making money, you can just buy clothes anyway. The advantage of being on one of these official servers is lots of people have already been on here and have built towns. And you can use those to sell horses to make money. Buy guns, ammunition, clothing, everything you need. Private servers, you might struggle to find such things. It depends how many people are on them. These open official servers have lots and lots of people coming and going. So you'll have settlements all over the place. Some people just build houses like this, and they'll have the NPCs or the buildings. There's that badger that wanted a piece of me. And others will actually build towns, and others will actually buy the prefab towns. And because everybody usually spawns around this lake up here, there's always buildings on this lake, because everybody spawns around it. And I'm pretty sure there's a building here now. I can see something rendering on the other side of the lake. Let's see what we've got over here. Anything that we can use. The horse is leveled up. Chuck everything on the horse into energy, so I can run faster for longer. And early in the game, when your horse is your escape route, you want your horse to be able to sprint fairly decent amounts of time to get you out of any trouble you might get yourself into. So let's set it up as some sort of fort. Gates open though. Owned by Anzac Oz. Wonder if anybody's home. Not seeing any NPCs unless they're inside. Let's take ourselves a look. Any NPCs in there? See workbenches, but I don't see NPCs. No, doesn't look like he's got any NPCs set up here. So we won't be able to catch a horse and sell it here. Onwards, we're heading towards the southwest corner. That's where all the high yielding trees are, which are basically gaining a lot of wood from one tree. Oh, let's grab some more fibre and berries. This comes in handy for food early on. Also, I've got plenty of berries. I can feed the horse with that. There's more up here. If nothing else, we can live on berries early on in the game until we get ourselves set up. Especially since I'm looking at doing a fairly decent trip. We're a long way from the area I want to set up in. Where you going, horse? I haven't given you a name yet, have I? Actually, how many berries have we got here? 118. We've got plenty of blackberries as well. The horsey can have the berries. Yeah, horse. Food for the horse. Head towards the river. There's usually someone set up on the river. Haven't come across any towns on this server yet. If we find a town, we'll scout around the area around the town and see if we can find a horse. We'll sell at the town, get ourselves some money. Shortcut to getting a gun and some ammo. And then we won't be so vulnerable. At the moment we've got no weapons, we've got nothing except an axe and a pickaxe and a lasso. But we have the vital ingredient, a horse. So we can run away from anything. We'll run away today and live to fight another day. And there's some more cotton plants. One over, some over the other side of the tree. Alright, let's head down to the river and see if anyone's set up down here. More cotton plants. Eventually we'll build a sewing bench, make ourselves some clothes. Haven't even picked the spot to settle down yet. And what's that on the other side of the river? Is there a train line or something over the side? Looks like something over there. Or is it just the way the land looks from here? I think it's just an optical illusion. That's not. That's more cotton plants. We'll just wait a cotton picking minute while we're picking cotton. There's the river. I'm not seeing any settlements. Yes, I am. There's a building over there. There's a pack of wolves there. Pack of 4. So if I had to come across them on foot, I was in deep trouble. But I'm on a horse. And I can sprint away from that. The horse is vital. First thing you need to get. Once you've got a horse, you're in business. Speaking of business, are we in business here? Is that a horse up there? They ride their horse up there. That's different. No NPCs inside. None that I can see. I can have my horse follow me up there, so I gave him the stay command so he doesn't keep following me everywhere. Stay. The horse is up here, but he hasn't got the horse breeder guy that I can sell horses to. Oh. No help to me. Cotton plants. Well, we're going to work our way down the river a bit. We want to get those big red trees that we get all the wood out of. Twice as much wood out of those trees as these ones. And while we've only got the primitive axe, which doesn't last long, we want good yielding trees. So if we follow the river down, we might come across a useful settlement. I haven't checked this server out in advance, so I have no idea who's on here or where people have set up, or if there's still any setups. There's a decay system now, so you build a settlement or a town or whatever, and you don't visit it for 14 days, it decays and disappears. So we need a settlement or a town to have been built on here in the last 14 days. Or at least the person who built them to still be visiting over the last 14 days. Could be on an empty server for all I know, those 2 houses. There we go, that's either someone building, or that's a building that's decaying. I don't know if it's been built or in decay. One of the 2. Got a few workbenches there. It's of no use to us. Coyote. This looks to be a fairly quiet one. I also need those hemp plants. There's more cotton plants there too. Are we okay to get off and get this stuff? No wolves or anything? Look okay. Cotton and the berries, of course, give you lots of fibre as well as berries. And we want those hemp plants as well for canvas. How did I miss that one? Okay, let's continue on. It's actually a nice flat area down here on both sides of the river, which is good for building, as he finds a few more cotton plants. But if there are frequent visitors to this server, you'd expect someone to have built on it. It's next to the river and it's flat. No one's built down here. I might be tempted to actually build here instead. I think we'll go up the hill a bit. There's a wolf. It's not a wolf, it's a black bear is there. Don't particularly want to tangle with him. I've got nothing to tangle with him with. I can run away from him. That's it. There's not bad areas along the river here to build. Nice and flat. It's a lovely building area. No one's building here. Again, not many people come on the server, or they've been ages ago. And they've left ages ago, and whatever they've built here is decayed and disappeared. Look at this for a nice flat spot. Just about every other server I've been to has got a building right here. But damn, I'm so tempted to build here instead of going down to the southwest corner that I usually like to go to. Maybe we'll build here on the river. I haven't found any settlements, so we're going to have to do this a long way. There's not going to be any shortcuts. We're going to have to build everything, including a chemistry bench and a gun bench. We're going to have to make our own weapons and our own ammo. Now these are the trees I'm talking about. If you come across any trees like that, with a proper axe they'll give you up to 100 wood out of one tree. I'm not sure how much they'll give you out of a primitive axe. I'm sure it's still a lot. 76 out of that one, so it's still pretty high with a primitive axe. You get up to anywhere between 95 and 105 with a proper axe, once I've got the metalwork bench to build one. Which is pretty much double any other tree in the game. So these are the trees you want. You don't have to cut down as many, and you get a lot of wood out of them. So it's not a bad place to set up here. They've got some of these trees close by. Oh, some more hemp there too. We'll have that. Fell down on my hemp plants. That moose tree, I can't see what I'm doing. I command you to disappear, thank you. Those trees, although they look similar, they've got all these branches that go down to the bottom, not the same. How much do we get out of one of these? 45. So it's only get half the amount of wood out of those. They're not the same trees. The ones we want don't have branches that go down to the bottom. They're like this. $78 out of that one. There's more of them down there. There's a couple more of them up there. There's a few around here if I build over on that flat piece next to the river. We'll go and grab these ones. Oh god, there's a heap here. This will be more than enough wood to build. At least build an initial homestead. Well, I wanted it to be from the beginning. I was going to use shortcuts if we came across a town or a settlement with NPCs. There will be no shortcuts. This server is very light on for people. I'm not going to be able to sell horses because there's no horse guy to sell them to. I'm not going to be able to buy weapons. So we're going to have to make them. So this will be the long way. This is plenty of wood. We need some stone now to put down foundations. That's why we can build everything out of wood. Above the foundation pieces need stone. You probably do with some iron ore as well, so iron ore gives you stone. That's another tree over there. I don't think we need it. There's another one here. I think that's a ton of wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nearly 1,000 wood. Oh, what the hell, there's only the one more here. Let's get that one and then we'll get the stone. Might as well clean this whole area. Of course all this stuff spawns back. I think it's every 4 hours or every 8 hours. 1 or 2. It used to be every 8. I don't know if they made it any faster. I think my axe just ran out. So that settled that, didn't it? I have to build another axe if I want that, and I don't have any more stone. So we'll grab the iron ore. Now you can do it from the horse, but I find it very fiddly. It's usually easier to get off and do it. Fiddling about to get in the right position to do it on the horse. It's a lot quicker to just get off and do it. Oh, I'm working it out pretty well so far for this one. Make a liar of myself. Some more iron ore up there from the looks of it. Some more hemp too, we'll have that too. The tin and the copper can be made into bronze, which we used for bullets. Been a while since I've had to make my own guns and ammo. There's always a town around somewhere that you can just buy it. Catch horses and sell the horses and buy weapons. Haven't done it from scratch for a long time. So this will be a refresher for me as well. Having to do it from scratch. That's actually stone down there. Let's go for that. Also gives you clay, which is completely useless because there is no use for clay in the game yet. It's been put in the game but hasn't been given a use. So you just end up with inventory full of clay that just takes up inventory space at this stage. Look at that, there's some copper plants here too. Cotton plants. Not going to make copper clothing. Oh, is that cactus down there? You have to constantly eat and drink in this game, but there is a secret ingredient that I would advise you get if you can see it. It's cactus. It's the only food in the game that services hunger and thirst. So always grab the cactus fruit if you see it. It's like having your own water canteen. Gives you food and drink. It's the only thing that does in the game. Otherwise you got to carry your own water or find a water source. But if you've got cactus fruit, that will satisfy your thirst and your hunger. Is that more hemp up there? Right, George, I think it is. I should get on the horse, not collecting anything. You see more cactus around here somewhere? What I did, that cactus down here. There's cactus. How much cactus fruit is that giving me? 60. That's a lot. Do a lot with that. Now I saw some stone down here somewhere. That's stone. We've almost killed our pickaxe. By the time we kill that, we should have enough for a foundation to build something. There it goes. It's not like Ark where you can just punch a rock and get stone out of it. It doesn't work. Okay, and how much stone have we got? 246. You get you need 10 stone for each foundation block. So that's 10, 20. You've got 24 foundation blocks. 5 by 5 with 250. Got 246. So I think we'll use 2 up and get the rest of that. Do a 5 by 5. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Give us another pick. Oh, we leveled up again. I didn't even notice that. My horse is going to level up as well. Where'd that pick go? more over here. That cactus there? No, it's fibre. There's someone shooting at us. Or was it just stone shooting off there? Got something flying across in front of me there. I thought someone was shooting at me. It might have been just a stone flying off as I was chipping it. Can't afford any altercations with bandits. We've got nothing to shoot back with. Is that a cactus? That's a cactus. Okay, so we've got our horse, we've got wood, we've got stone. Let's build a home, somewhere to start from. Where will we build it? This end of this flat piece or this end? This is closer to the trees, isn't it? Let's build at this end. I think here. Of course, that means we have to build another item, namely the log mallet. That's what we need to build. Let's build one of them. This is the primitive building tool. To start with, you can get more tools that build more intricate things like bricks and planks. Other building materials, but this is just for plain logs. I keep doing that. And I think our initial building, we're just plain logs, thank you. Now build on the waterfront. Give me that piece of wood. And that stone. That collectible stone and that. Got buffalo over there too. Need hides. Without a gun, the best way of getting hides is to find a herd of buffaloes, a bow and arrow, and a trap. Put the trap between you and the buffalo, shoot it with the bow and arrow, and as soon as it hits the trap, when it runs at you, it dies. They can give you anything up to 20 hides per buffalo. So if you can find a herd of 4, you can get up to 80 hides, which is heaps. Just need a bow and arrow and a trap. Trap kills the buffalo instantly, which is surprising. But first things first, we need a home. I'm going to build it into the water, on the water's edge. Sounds good to me. 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably going to have to move the horse, because I think I'm about to build over top of him. I haven't given you a name yet, have I? That buffalo's no good, he's on his own, he's not a herd. You might find a herd, there's herds of 3, there's herds of 4. If you find a herd of 4, you're in business. So we'll go looking for that in a minute once we've built the house. Of course, we'll need lots of hides to build clothing. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. So that's 5 by 5. No, we're not going to have this problem again, are we? Yes, we are, I'm afraid. 4, 5. There's always one block that doesn't want to go. You usually got to get out of the server and back in to make it work, which is most annoying. There's always one that doesn't want to cooperate. Things like that to remind you this is still early access. It's green, which means it should snap there, but it won't. There's usually only two ways to make that work. You've got to ride well away from here, so you're out of the area, come back so it re-renders back in, and it sometimes will work. If that doesn't work, you've got to actually log out of the game and get back into the server, and that usually makes it work. But for now, it's not going to work, so we won't worry about it. Now, walls or windows? Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Windows 2 and 4. Side, we'll just have window, 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 window. That would be window. It was allowed to go in. I mean, we'll probably put the door there and just make that an inward bit for the door. That would get around having to do that, wouldn't it? Oh, so one more go and try and put it. No. So we're going to worry about that, or can we build around it? I might just build around it. What the hell? Don't bother coming in and out just to fix that. So we'll put a window there as well. Window there. The door will go there. And the door will go there. Rest of the walls. Wall. 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 Whoops, missed a few walls. We're not completely walled in yet. Now wall. 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 The reason I put a door there is I want to put a deck out the front. It's going to let me. It is. Awesome. How far will it let me put the deck? I'm probably going to run out of stone before anything else. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, a big front deck onto the river. How awesome is that? Right. I want to put some supporting pillars into this to make it a bit stronger. Not quite the design I had in mind, but because of that foundation not snapping into place, I had to change my idea a little bit. I actually put my stairs in there. In case I don't really want windows now, do I? Nothing can come through the window holes, so it doesn't matter if you don't put actual windows in them, you can actually leave them open like that. I'll put my stairwell in there. I'll do that, I don't really need this, do I? plenty of wood. You can do that. Just make a wall. I'll put my staircase in there. Go up to the next level. Awesome. We need a roof. What's that buffalo doing? Is he looking to come over here, is he? Buffaloes too will kill you if you get or bison they call them. If you get too close, they get very upset and will attack you. But you've got to get pretty close to them to upset them. Otherwise, they'll just give you the death stare and growl at you. You can hear him now. No, you won't go there without support. Really? Let's try this little trick. Put a supporting pole in. Sometimes you've got to trick these things to make them work. Ceiling goes in. Now remove the pole. And the ceiling stayed. Just a little trick there if you don't want a pole in the middle of the room. And why is that piece still there? Yeah. Got no doors because I need planks to make doors and we haven't got a saw thing yet. So I suppose we've got to look at some benches here. What can we make? We can't make the tannery, we need hides. We make the fish trap, that gives us plenty of food. We've got the river right out the front. So let's make a fish trap. We can make the spinning wheel. Turn our cotton into cotton yarn, we can make some clothing out. I can't make a forge yet. We do have enough to make a stone fireplace. So let's do that. We've got the anvil. Shoe and glass moulds from that. We've got enough to make the carpentry bench. We've got enough to make the metalworking bench. That's good. Those are vital. The tools. And we're done 55 minutes. Don't want to go too long for the first one. I think we'll just place these and that'll be episode 1. We're pretty well set up. We've got ourselves a horse, we've now got ourselves a house. We haven't died. We've been chased by a badger, and that's as close as it's got. Righto, so we've got... I'll leave the fish trap, we'll go sit there in a minute. I need all this stuff. Spinning wheel. Anvil. Carpentry bench. Metal bench. Fireplace. Okay, we've got the spinning wheel will sit over here in the corner. And the anvil should here somewhere as well. Oh, the wood bench can sit over here as well. Here, that bison is out there somewhere. The metal workbench can be over here. Fireplace. We want a corner for that, don't we? Let's put it in this corner. Increase the height. Okay. Fish trap. Let's put the fish trap outside somewhere. Now where's this bison at? He's in the river. What are you doing in the river, son? Bathing. You're scaring off all the fish. Where are we going to put it? It's fairly deep along here, isn't it? We want it somewhere shallow that we can get to. A piece of wood. Probably a good marker, although I'll probably select that one here. More wood. I'll just leave it close to the feet. It'll sit here somewhere. I should be able to select it from there. It's deep, isn't it? A lot deeper than I would like. If I sit it there. Can I select it from there? Yes, I can. Okay. That's okay. Good. That'll get us some fish. Oh, he's got out of the river now. He's wandering up there. I'll put a step into that. Would you believe that won't go there either? Something about... No, thank God that didn't work. Something about that spot there, that won't work. And of course this will take us up to the second floor. We won't worry about that just yet. It's not necessary to have a second floor yet. What we do need is some tools. We need a proper axe and a proper pick. And it sounds like we need to eat. Now you can see we're 50 and 50. I don't know how you can't see that. Hang on, I probably can fix that. Let's move that out the way. Now you can see the numbers up there. That's our drinking, that's our eating. And normally, say if I ate some berries, this will just give us 5 food. But if we eat cactus fruit, 10 drink, 5 food. It gives us water. I won't waste it because we're next to the river, but that gives us water and food. So when you go down the desert area, or if you're a long way from water or a lake, carry a lot of cactus fruit. Now, am I close enough to the water here to just drink off the edge? No, too high above the water. Oh well. And at the moment the only food I've got is berries. Well, I guess berries is it. We've got plenty of berries though. Here we are, full of berries and full of water. I can't believe that no one's built here. Obviously not many people on this server. Certainly makes for a long drawn out process of setting up. Anyway, that'll do for episode 1. We've got the horse, we've got a house, we've got some workbenches. Next one we'll go out and get hides and start making some clothing. That'll do for episode 1. Thank you for watching, and join us again for the next episode.